Salutations, adventurers! I'm Kathleen, creator of Beyond Typical Travel. If you're returning to us, thank you and welcome back. If you've just found us, I'm so glad you did and welcome. You finally found your travel tribe. Well, today we're going to talk about WindStar. WindStar, star legend to be precise. WindStar. Do you know about it? What is the deal with WindStar? Is it luxury? Is it a yacht? Is it a cruise ship? Is it all of the above? Have you ever been on it? Well, I'm going to tell you something. I get to go on my first WindStar cruise coming up in February of 2024. And I'm so excited because I'm going to share from start to finish that adventure with you. We're going to delve into some of the things that we've had a lot of questions about, and I can't wait to share that with you. But first, are you tired of visiting the Mediterranean, the blistering, humid heat of summer, waiting in long lines with hundreds of other people trying to get to see those iconic places? Me too. Let's do the Mediterranean winter. WindStar Cruises is offering this unique opportunity on Star Legend. Want to go with us? There's a few spaces left in our group. Give us a call. Think about the last cruise you went on. You were how many people? 2,500, 3,500, maybe even more than 4,500. Now think about the lines you waited in. Embarkation. Every time you port, getting on and off, all the people sticking their hands in the food bins, the same food bins you have to eat out of, right? The lines you waited in to see the shows, or maybe the queue it simply took just to disembark. Now, the Star Legend. It holds a maximum of 312 guests. And what does that mean to you? Well, first, the staff to guest ratio is 1 staff for every 1.2 guest. Now that means you're going to get a more bespoke service, maybe your wants and needs being met before you even vocalize them. To put that into perspective, on one of those mega cruise ships that holds 5,000 plus, it's 4 or 5 guests to every 1 staff member. Now, there are going to be some differences. The main thing is the space. There's not going to be 14, 16, 18 levels. You're going to be able to walk from one end of the ship to the other and pretty much see everything within the first day of arrival, which to some people that may be a terrible thing, and others that may be the most amazing thing. There won't be the large Broadway-style production shows on WindStar. You're going to find more intimate settings of local musicians, magic acts, or perhaps a comedy that's brought in during a port day and that gives you time so you can sit with your fellow passengers and enjoy the music of the area that you're in. Star Legend has 6 restaurants plus 24-hour room service. You won't find stale, cold, or dried up buffet items here. In Veranda, they serve breakfast and lunch. There's a full-service menu plus a stylish buffet. You will find Michelin star rated food in the evening in Veranda. It transforms into Candles restaurants. There is no additional charge, but you will need to make a reservation. Star Grill by Stephen Ratchlin has traditional grilled and barbecue favorites and is part of the James Beard Foundation. It is a casual outdoor restaurant that offers lunch al fresco. Now, Quattro 44 by Michelin star-rated chef Anthony Sasso has flavors of Spain and provides an intimate area and encourages the lucky 38 guests to share their adventures during the day. I also highly recommend making a reservation for that one. Amphora is the main dining area for dinner. There are no pre-assigned tables. or first or second seatings. Dining in the evening usually begins around 6:30 p.m., but where you sit and with whom you sit is entirely your choice. Dining requires a reservation for the specialty dining. However, there is no extra charge. Now, the Yacht Club Cafe is where you'll find coffee, tea, quick, easy snacks, light bites throughout the day. There are also two dedicated bars, the Star Bar and the Compass Rose Lounge. The Compass Rose Lounge is where you'll find the majority of the evening activities and live music. Now, I've also heard that WindStar provides a signature barbecue deck party, and boy, oh boy, would I love to be part of this. I'm wondering, however, since we're going to be on a cold weather cruise, if it's actually going to happen. Time will tell, but I will be happy to report back if we do get to participate in this. Although Star Legend may be considered an intimate yacht-style cruise line, you're still going to find on board lectures, nightly port talks, and sometimes they'll even bring on performances from the ports of call. If you want to keep in touch with what's going on in the world, they offer complimentary digital newsstand where you can download and read the latest news from across the world. If you want to check out of the world for a while, you'll find a plethora of complimentary movies on demand in your suite. If you want to work off some of the calories you've been consuming, you'll find yourself at the state-of-the-art fitness center. You'll also find the World Spa on WindStar Legend. It has a variety of body treatments, pedicures, manicures, facials, and even more than that. Now, have you heard about this water platform? I have. And I was pretty excited when I realized that was going to be part of this cruise. And then pretty disappointed when I realized we're probably not going to be able to access it because we're going on a cruise in the winter. So I can only assume we're not going to be able to video that. But if we do, you can bet it's going to be on one of the videos coming soon. WindStar touts they have an all-suite accommodation. Their definitions of suite may differ from yours. However, let's go ahead and look at the options that they have. The first and their largest is the owner suite. The second is a classic suite. Then they move to what they call a deluxe suite. The star balcony suite, which if you didn't know ahead of time is actually a French balcony, which means you can just about get your feet stepped right outside the balcony, but there's no tables, there's no chairs to sit down on your balcony. Then they move down to their ocean view suite, which is window only, and then the starport whole suite. So why did I say almost all-inclusive? Well, the base fare includes your suite, non-alcoholic beverages, including coffee, tea, and soda. Now, this isn't the run-of-the-mill instant coffee and a bag of stale tea. The beverages, which are standard on WindStar cruise, are what you would pay extra for on other cruise lines. Extras in your suite that, again, you wouldn't find standard on other cruise lines, you will find on WindStar, such as fresh flowers, fruit, and a library of on-demand movies in your room. And 24-hour room service is part of that base fare. Now, this package is called the All-In. It includes over 30 wines and 10 types of beer, and also includes cocktails, liqueurs, aperitifs, as well as the stocked minibar in your room with beer and wine, as well as the serviceware for that. Now, some other available packages are the Captain's Exclusive and Top Mass Discoveries. If that all-in package doesn't quite appeal to you, perhaps one of these will. As I mentioned before, laundry service is not part of the base fare, and it is not part of the all-in package. However, as you can see from this slide, compared to other cruise lines, WindStar's pricing for laundry services is a steal. I tell you, I cannot wait to use this service. I'm going to make sure I go home with all of my clothes clean and pressed. What a luxury. Port excursions are another cost outside of the base fare. However, from reviews online, it seems this will be well worth the extra cost. WindStar offers small groups as well as private port tours, offering 3 levels of excursions and numerous levels of activity, ranging from easy to strenuous. There's bound to be something you will love. I hope to be able to book a few tours with WindStar, and if I do, I promise to share those adventures with you as well in the videos to come soon. Well, there you have it. A good overview of what to expect on a WindStar cruise. No, I can't wait to see what lives up to the brand expectations and see if we can find anything that's new, secret spots, tips that I can share with you. And for those of you attending this cruise already, don't forget to join the Facebook group. This way, we can make sure you get to meet up with us. If you're excited after watching this video, please contact us and we will do our very best to get you on this cruise right alongside us. If living vicariously still sounds like the best option for you, make sure to like and subscribe so you can be the first to watch each video as it comes out. The videos are going to be posted starting a few days after the cruise begins, approximately February 26th. That's if the Wi-Fi is what I hope it is. And you never know when we might be able to do a live call with you. Wishing you safe travels and great adventures ahead. Ta-ta for now.